There was something being said about Dennis cheating.
Porsha, there's a possibility that you may be a single mother. Sincerely, apparently has known Dennis for years and have been sleeping together this entire time. Porsha, trust and believe this relationship is over.
I guess her name is Sincerely.
Sincerely from the blog.
I've never met her a day in my life.
Oh, okay.
And why are we back at OLT?
She clearly thinks he done did something because she unfollowed him on all his social media.
Do you believe the cheating stuff?
I don't know. Come on, sis.
It does not make me feel better that this Sincerely girl is not messing with Dennis, because in actuality, it was with somebody else.
That's what the f I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
It's Justin Diego, and I am back with another Bingeworthy video. And today, let's talk about how the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 12 was definitely worth paying that cable bill or setting up a payment arrangement, because you know you probably done ran off on the plug, sis. And then we'll talk about all the tea from the episode that you might have missed. I have a feeling that I already know why y'all are here. You want to know how I feel about the season 12 premiere, right? And you want to know what in the world happened to Nene Leakes tonight, right? Well, we're definitely going to get into some things, so you're going to need to watch this video all the way till the end. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel, first of all, hi, how are you? Thank you for choosing Bingeworthy. What are you waiting for, girl? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel, because I already know that you already know the vibes, and you might as well just go ahead and subscribe, grab your favorite snack, and grab a mug so that we can go ahead and sip this tea. If you watched the episode already, I know that your emotions are probably all over the place, but I think that we can agree that this was a really, really good one. Eva Marcille is back, and I'm surprised that a lot of y'all shady behinds didn't know that she was expecting another baby. Speaking of babies, almost all of the housewives this season just had a baby, or they are having a baby, or both.
Allow somebody to carry my child inside of them. It was a tough decision to make.
That's right, Kandi Burrus opened up tonight about her surrogate, and I thought that it was really cute how Ace is definitely really interested in this whole situation, having a baby sister, and I like that Kandi and Tide are definitely including him and making him a part of the process.
Hi.
What's up, girl?
Nothing much. How are
You
you?
have my sister.
I do.
Now, I know that a lot of you guys are wondering, why is Kandi sitting front and center with Porsha for the cast intro? But I feel like Kandi has one of the most Real Housewives worthy storylines this season. I mean, come on. I know that sometimes we be getting a little too caught up on the tea, but we gotta chill and remember that we initially signed up for Real Housewives, and that means we've gotta be okay with them doing Real Housewife type things. Okay, I held off for as long as I could before I let my inner teen twirl out, but Kenya Moore is back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I just can't take it.
Can you believe it? I have a baby. I have a baby! And she's a miracle baby at that. I mean, no fussing, no crying. Are you playing hide and seek? Tailor-made just for me, because you know it can only be one turn-up queen in this house. You trying to turn over? Can you believe it?
Okay, somebody who's also Team Twirl, y'all gonna need to like make a timestamp and then put it in the comments, like when this whole Kenya section is over, because I know people want to fast forward and people are gonna be over it, but I've got so much to say. But most of all, right now, I am just so grateful. I feel like a lot of mistakes have been made by both Kenya Moore and the network, and I feel like we, the fans, the binge watchers, and even some of the haters, we've been the ones to suffer the most. There's no reason why Kenya shouldn't have been a part of the show last season, and I'm just so glad that Bravo is finally making it right. If you guys notice, Kenya actually opened the show tonight, and unless you're a hater, you gotta admit, it felt like some queen type shit. Bravo titled the episode after her, and Kenya seems like her head and her heart is finally in the right space this time.
And I can tell you, I have completely changed. You check your diaper.
And what I mean by that is Kenya is doing this whole thing differently. She's finally talking about her marriage, and she seems to be a lot more honest and transparent about the fact that her happy ending ain't looking all that damn happy.
Some things are not exactly like you thought it would be. Although I love Mark's hustle and work ethic, the distance is really putting a strain on our marriage.
And I gotta respect that. And I feel like you guys should respect that. And people who do not like Kenya, just give her a break. I also feel like that moment that Kenya had at the end of the episode with Porsha was very authentic. And I'm one of those people who look forward to their budding friendship because, like Porsha said, it gets exhausting watching people hate on each other for years and years and years. And I feel like they are both being really pure, and I think that they are definitely in a much better place. Now, before I get into this Porsha tea, I've got to pivot a little left back to Nene Leakes.
I ain't going down, boo. You can try, but it ain't gonna happen, girl. I'm here to get you girls together, honey. You girls are over there trying to plot on me. I am a huge, amazing star that you guys can't take, okay? I'm shining bright, honey, like a diamond. I'm going to continue to. Oh, let's just say I left and I wasn't here for season 12. What y'all gonna do, sis? Y'all got to have some conflict. You think y'all gonna sit over here and hold hands, sis? I'll wait. It don't work like that. This is not how it works. Okay?
Aside from those few honorable mentions, the queen, the rich, the mother of Real Housewives of Atlanta, was totally absent from this week's huge premiere episode, and I have to say that I think Bravo is sending a very powerful message. Now, for those of you who are just too pressed to just sit back and hush and listen to my theory, just go ahead and do us all a favor and mute your own mic, because I don't want to see you at me in the comments, because I've already heard what you think, and I've already heard you trying to read me for being a Nene hater, and I'm just bored. And secondly, it's just not true. I still have love for Nene Leakes. I'm just sick of her bullshit.
Silly.
Now look, Lenithia, Denise, Bartholomew Leakes, I don't know why you're out here saving face, talking about how everything is all good with you and Bravo, when it couldn't be more clear that that is not the case. Now, we asked you straight up if the rumors were true about you being suspended or asked to sit out a few episodes, and it looks like you sat there and lied to us in our face.
Sit out the first half and do
They said that because of what happened with the staff at Bravo with the closet situation, that you had to basically you were kind of like suspended for the first.
I have never been suspended.
Okay. Well, y'all heard that here first. Okay.
And I am on season 12. If I did something wrong and if I was truly punished, I would say that I'm punished.
If you were not suspended, Nene, where were you, girl? Because you weren't there. And for those of you who are gonna be like, oh, she was busy negotiating her contract, or she just didn't want to film with Kenya for her event. Hush, girl. Because Nene is the main one who's out here talking about how these girls are just her coworkers and that none of them could stop her bag. So that argument is like null and void.
It's my show. Whether they want to receive it and accept it, I started the show. The only way I don't return is if they didn't want me back. But I am there. I will never let any one of those girls take them any money out of my pocket.
And just think about it, not even being shady, but if Bravo wanted Nene on the episode, I think that there are more than a few dusty scenes that could have been either cut short or scrapped all together to make room for a last-minute pickup scene, if for no other reason but to save face for Nene. I'm not saying that there is trouble in paradise, but I am saying that something just ain't right.
Conscience telling me it's not fair to you. You should be happy, I deserve it too. I cry, there you go.
Dennis, he's still family now that we have a baby together. So I don't want nobody hating nobody. I only told my mother and sister what they need to know, which is we ain't together right now. That's it.
We can force it, but we don't mean it. You ain't giving what I'm needing.
But some stuff is not forgivable.
I don't know if y'all have been on Instagram watching everything go down. Porsha was spotted out at an expo here in Atlanta, but homegirl did not have on her ring. And I'm like, Dennis, haven't your hot dogs been in enough trouble, okay?
Over the summer, when I first shared the news about Porsha's breakup, I decided to include some clips from Tasha K because there was just like no other way around it.
From the outside looking in, we looking a little rocky right now.
When it came to rumors about Dennis's infidelity, Porsha wasn't really saying anything at all. Instead, it seemed that Tasha K was the one who had all the tea.
I can't help but notice if it had anything to do with what we put out.
I thought that it was interesting though tonight that everything played out in the episode the way that it played out, but it kind of felt that there was some slicing and dicing, and it ultimately feels like Bravo definitely debunked Tasha K's original story about this alleged mistress. I mean, do y'all feel like this girl just happened to be at the OLG and just happened to be sitting at the bar and just happened to be mic'd and ready to walk up to their table tonight? Or do you feel like there was some finessing involved? I mean, Kandi says that she had nothing to do with it, and I can see that for her, but at the same time, I could tell that Kandi girl, you was sitting on some tea and you had a lot more to say than what you said on camera. And I can only imagine what you had to say when the cameras went off.
She clearly thinks he done did something because she unfollowed him on all his social media.
Do you believe the cheating stuff?
I don't know. Come on, sis.
Now, I told y'all before, I really like Porsha and Dennis together. So I'm one of those people who I'm sitting here with my ear to the streets and my other ear to the screen because I really need to know what really happened when Porsha started going through Dennis's phone. But we know how Porsha is, so it seems like we just gonna have to wait and see.
Why are you not ready to talk about it with anyone yet?
Well, I mean, it's obvious. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
I mean, according to her Instagram, her and Dennis are clearly back on good terms, and I'm pretty sure that we'll see him make things right as the season progresses, but I can just see Porsha now being like all of us and going through her man phone every chance she gets. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way till the end. Show me some love by liking this video, and of course, be sure to subscribe right now to Bingeworthy so that you never miss another awesome video.